I knew they would start in on me, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, as soon as I hit it over here, it goes live. I don't understand why, but anyways. Hello.
I don't know if that's true.
Hey, get into that thing so people can hear you.
They can hear me. Quiet down now.
No, they can't.
They can too.
Oh, whatever you say there, buddy. Okay, anyways, who is WWE following? What hasn't happened in 30 years? Kenny Omega brings up storytelling, and Alberto El Patron tells a story. Collector's Corner, and an update on Cyrus Satin when we return to Rasslin Rage.
Doesn't really matter the preference you're into, cause we love it all, just bring your passion with you. When you roll with us, it is our go-to. Bring you all the wrestling like no one else can. Program, don't you touch that dial, will make you reroute your plans. Turning up the volume, bringing prospects the chance. Break out stars to legends, any woman, oh man, any given fan, yeah. This is all them, Cody and Chunk's game. You can listen to them live or on the replay. Touching all the current topics, push the relay. Freaking workers in the chat before the D-Day. We gonna give it to you. We gonna ruffle feathers. Whether on opposing sides, always stand together. But we don't swerve from the trouble, yeah, we ride the wave. Cody and Chunky crew will Rasslin Rage. 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 Rage. And now, Rasslin Rage with your hosts, Cody and Chunk.
That's not good. Yeah, we're having a technical difficulty here. Give us one moment.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. Everybody said they couldn't see us. So I started to...
I mean, I can see Plexus with Sarah.
Yeah, but...
So, you know.
I gotta fix. Hold on.
At least someone's getting something out of this.
Oh, no. What happened? What did you do, Chunk?
I told you not to let me help.
This is hilarious.
Man, I even did my hair.
Did you do your hair? Why did you do your hair?
So I could be pretty.
You want to be pretty?
Yeah.
Do you like being pretty?
Of course. Doesn't everybody?
I would suppose so. I mean, I'm not a pretty kind of person.
I know. I've seen you.
Interesting stuff going on here. So, Chunk, you got a new job, eh?
Yeah, you too, huh?
Yeah, I sure did.
All right.
Yeah, I'm on midnights. I work at Sam's Club now. I'm quite the guy.
You're in Sam's Club?
That's where I work.
Sounds like a gang.
A gang?
Are you guys bikers?
Yeah.
You should all buy little mopeds and ride them to Sam's Club.
Hey, man, I wanted to do that once, man. Where
know.
we all get mopeds and, like, you know, the sleeveless leather vests and get a patch. You know, riding dirty.
Oh, yeah?
It's got to say riding dirty, though. Definitely has got to say riding dirty.
Dang it.
All right, I think we have fixed the problem. Where are we at? Can you see us now?
No,
I apologize. There we go. All right, hello. Can you see me? I apologize for the...
When they said that they couldn't see us, I thought maybe we had John Cena in today.
Right. There we go. Cool. All right. I apologize for that as for some reason the encoder software was on the fritz, but I got it fixed. Good thing I'm getting good at that, eh?
Good
All
job.
right. Yeah,
Good job,
we
buddy.
would have had an audio only show. But so welcome, 37th episode of Rasslin Rage. it's always something though. You know what I mean? There's always something going on in the show.
We had a few weeks where we didn't have any technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
So
And then we let Taylor come on the show.
oh,
Every week since then, we've had a technical difficulty.
Oh no,
Yeah.
my lord.
Promise.
So I'm Cody, that guy over there. They call him Chunk sometimes.
For good reason.
Yeah. Is this your first time? If you're here for your first time ever, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. And even if you're not here, maybe you're catching us later, right? Okay, you're catching us later. You're not live. Thumbs up. All right. Maybe you know this isn't your first time. And you still want to give us a thumbs up, child. So definitely thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hello there, James. We got Taylor out there, Mr. DRC. That's all I see currently up on the screen. Anyways,
I've seen PKSA and Red Wing fan in there too.
Well, hello to all you. I think I seen NWO earlier.
Yep,
there he
was
is.
in too.
There we go. Yeah, Chunk pulling the hair back tonight. He's looking good, isn't he?
That's right.
You want to blow him? Blow him a kiss. There you go. There we go. And there they all are. So, if you guys would like to buy a T-shirt, we got Rasslin Rage, and we also have Chunk Equals Ratings, which I got to check into. Did you made a new design? Didn't you? Not?
I did.
Okay, so we got a new design for a Chunk Equals Ratings T-shirt, but we need to find out if we can pull the one we got down and put the new one up.
Replace it,
Yeah.
or if we.
Yeah, well, and we got to look into it. We're
Right.
busy guys. We're busy. So, Fight TV, you can go down there, click that link, and register with Fight TV. Lots of free wrestling. And
There's lots of free everything.
Yeah, wrestling,
like
MMA, yeah. So
karate, boxing, all kinds of cool
you
stuff.
can actually tell he uses it.
I do. It's a pugilistic sports app. It's not just wrestling or MMA. It's everything from top to bottom. It's great.
Definitely. So make sure you go down there, you click the link, and check it out. You know, if you don't want to go in the description, maybe you're on a mobile and you don't want to try to find the description. Because I know, have you ever tried to go on a YouTube video and look for the description on a mobile?
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
Yes, it sucks. So if you don't want to do that, you can go to our website at RasslinRage.com, which will come up with all of our videos from YouTube. And over on the right-hand side, you'll see there's the Pro Wrestling Tees logo. You click that, you can buy a T-shirt.
I have to answer a question. That's now the $1 Million Man, Cody Fleming.
Oh, I'll tell you a story about this in a minute. So anyways, and you'll appreciate that story because you're part of that story.
Oh, am I?
Yes, you are.
I love being parts of stories.
So, what else? So what was I saying now? You guys made me... Oh, yeah. Fight TV logo over there. You can click that, and that'll take you to the Fight TV, and you can just click that link and register.
Right.
And you can do that on your mobile, or you can do that on your computer. That's what's really
It's
cool about it.
It's easier on your computer, though.
Is it?
Yes.
To register?
Yes.
All right, so take it from Chunk, register
I use
on
it
your
a
computer.
lot. I use that app a lot.
Oh, Nasser's watching. You should have just said Nasser because...
Yeah,
I mess up the. I don't.
Alatia?
Alatia. Yeah. It takes a minute for me to be like.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was. Thank you for saying. When you say his first name, I understand that more.
Okay, right on. So, past couple shows we've showed off. The first one it was KS Elite Stages, and we showed off their pictures. You know, like their stuff. And then last week we showed off a bunch of other people that had bought their stages
and set them up.
Yeah, from Mr. Carl Steele there, and we didn't get to them all because we had two wrestling crates to open up. Which, by the way, did you put Razor Ramon on display for everybody to see, or is he packed away in the box still?
Everything is packed right now.
Oh man,
I'm still in construction.
You need to get out of construction.
Well, I can't do that without a carpenter.
Where's your carpenter? I thought you were a carpenter.
Well, I am, but I need a Michigan carpenter, someone that knows what's going on with that old house. The house is over 120 years old, and I don't know. Yeah, and I don't know what's going on with that.
Okay.
So
Okay. All right. I'll get. Still, we need to get that stuff up there. All right. Silence. I kill you. Very good. So we're gonna show off the rest of the stages that the people posted, and it should be a good time. So when we come back, we're gonna show off some more. We're gonna do a slideshow of the KS Elite stages.
I love slideshows.
Bada bing, bada. Can you see? There's. Woo, hello. There we go. All right, so it's still black screen,
I
but
got nothing.
well, yeah, they shouldn't have anything.
Oh, there
Now
it
they
is.
have stuff.
There it
Oh
is.
man, I
Now it's
forgot to take care of that. Dang it. Oh well. KS Elite Stages. We're gonna thank Mr. Mark John Lee Gilfroy. If I'm sorry if I butcher your name, I am very sorry. James Marshall, Dale Young, Toffee Christopherson, Jonathan Fenton, Terry Taylor, Lee Carlos Cunningham, Paul Frazier, and Mark Clapham. All right, so come on, there we go. Here we go.
Is that the Undertaker?
I do believe it is. I think these are two different stages, though. As you can see here, this has got a bigger Tron.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Yeah.
But so there we go. We got a WrestleMania with Lex Luger. Your boy, the Undertaker.
Yeah, that one's pretty dope.
Yeah. Paul Bear. Is that Jericho?
Yes.
Sure is. That's the undisputed title,
Yes.
isn't it? And Big Gold. That's my favorite belt, man. That's my first, and then the Winged Eagle would be
The
my
Winged
second.
Eagle's amazing.
Always. An NXT stage
Oh,
with
that's
Shinsuke.
pretty sweet.
Yeah, that is really cool. ROH stage.
Not bad.
Yeah. ROH stage with an ROH ring. That's pretty cool, man.
Yep.
Look at that guy. That guy's got quite the setup.
Yep.
Look, he's got the ring barrier and everything, man.
Yeah, he's got the ring barrier. He's got the padding on the
Yeah.
outside of the ring. That's nice.
Look at the skirts are all ROH. That's pretty sweet, man. Another WrestleMania with Luger inside. Yay.
Man, I couldn't stand that guy.
Luger?
Yeah.
Really?
Never. Not a day in my. Now that's one of my favorite tag teams right there, the Natural Disasters.
Yeah.
They were amazing together.
Earthquake and Typhoon. Earthquake, he just recently had a birthday.
John Tenta.
Yeah. Jimmy Hart. Who is that? Can you see who that is?
I believe that's Shawn Michaels.
Right
DX.
Here we go. Royal Rumble.
Who is that?
I have no idea. Can't tell. Anybody? Who's got a word on who that is?
Where's PKSA? He knows.
Let's see here.
He knows all.
So this
that one's really sweet.
this is a custom,
Right.
okay? Because the guy had it made for this case. So yeah, that's pretty sweet, man. Here it is in the package when it comes in,
Yeah, that's packaged pretty well.
right? And then here it is, a little close up. They got their outsiders on. You see that? I wonder if that's from that. No, it's not.
Different.
Yeah. Here's another one of the Nitro stage.
Those in your house are really cool.
In your house.
That's Jerry Lawler.
Sure is. Here we go. We got an Undertaker entrance going on right here. Looks pretty sweet,
Yep.
actually.
Of course it does. It's the Undertaker.
Yeah, and there's the guy. Heartbreak Kid, HBK. I thought you quit smoking.
I did once.
Man, you need to stop
My
that.
parents told me quitters never win.
Yeah, well, you big dummy. All right. Anyways, HBK, and that looks like the wing.
Yep, it is.
Here we go. Stone Cold.
I like the Mankind one better. King of the Ring.
Mankind. Here's another one, a Mankind and the King of the Ring. Scott Hall. Razor Ramon.
Yeah, that's your boy.
Yeah, I like him. He was cool. Vince and Shane in the ECW stage. That's cool. Look there. In your house.
Yep, those are cool.
Yeah, they are. Now these are.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. So these guys some of the guys have actually taken pictures with other characters. There was a guy today that posted one where there was like, it was stormtroopers in behind there, and then like there was a couple Star Wars characters on the other side, but it was really cool.
I thought maybe Jeff Hardy got a new gimmick.
Oh, that's great. Hey, here we go. This one is Alien. And then Alien chasing Morty.
Rick and Morty.
That's a great, great cartoon, by the way. Not for your kids, though. Don't let your kids.
Yeah, don't let your kids watch it.
I like watching the uncensored version.
Right, definitely.
Yeah. So, thank you to KS Elite Stages. And again, to all those gentlemen out there that shared those on the page with us so that we could share them with all of you. Make sure that if you would like to see any of these, you can go to their website at kselitestages.co.uk. You can also go to their Facebook where they have the links to their website, and they have everybody interacts on there that has bought the stages, and there's a lot of collectors on there that use these for display cases to display the figures, and stuff like that. So
I just put mine in boxes.
Put yours. Well, I have these, and then I have a bunch over there, and there's a bunch over there still in the boxes not open. I got elite ones, I got classic ones, I got. Man, what else do I have? I got the Goldberg WCW stuff still in the box. I got some that are out of the boxes. I should take them out and put them up there. I got one of them on a Harley.
Why would you want to put them up there?
Why not?
That's for greats.
Oh, man. I'm not. We're moving on. Uh-oh. What happened?
What's that?
I don't know. What'd you do?
You did it, not me. See, told you it was you.
It ain't me. I didn't do nothing wrong. I don't do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. So, anyways.
Deny.
Thank you, Mr. Carl Steele and all his members. We're now going to go into the indies where we got a lot to talk about. So, after we return from this great intro, we're going to talk about indies. Bada bing, bada boom. So here we are, right? We're coming up on, how long now? We're coming up August 4th. How long away is it, buddy?
I don't know.
You don't know? How do you know?
Month and 5 days or something like that.
Month and 5 days. So
5 weeks, 6 weeks, something, I don't know.
McMorran's coming. We know we got Kongo Kong, Crazy Steve.
That's all we know.
That's all we know for.
That's all we know.
No, that's not all we know. Well, that's all we know for matches.
Anyways. Yeah. Well, we also know ticket prices.
Yes.
We know VIP is $30.
Okay.
Ringside is $20, and general admission is $15. And they also have the family 4-pack, but that's GA only for $50.
And we don't know what the VIP includes yet.
We don't know nothing.
Well, what the hey, man?
I don't know. They are tight-lipping it. Let me tell you what. I've talked to multiple people.
Hey, Mr. Cyrus Satin, nice to see you.
And they haven't said anything to me.
Right.
Nobody will give me any information.
Is that Nasser? I can't understand that. I can't read that.
Is there a way to...
Is there a translate?
That's what I'm looking.
All right, well, look there.
I'm doing that.
Okay, so we talked about Evolve 106 and 107 last week. We have the results. Good. So 106 took place at the... This is a weird name.
That's... While I was typing it, I'm like... I I hope this is right because this is weird.
Most Precious Blood Youth Center in Brooklyn, New York.
Well, it is in Brooklyn, so
I get that, but
maybe
that's a really weird name for a place.
Maybe it's a blood hangout.
I guess maybe.
And the Crip hangout is Most Precious Crip Youth Center. I don't know.
I don't know, man. That's a little different. But oops, forgot to switch the keyboard. That's hilarious. So, anyways, Josh Briggs defeated Bad Bones, which I've seen Bad Bones. He's been on a couple shows here in Michigan. John Davis defeats Jarek 120. Adrian Alanis and Liam Gray defeated Leon Ruff and Tommy Maserati. AR Fox defeated DJ Z. Darby Allin defeated Walter, which that's amazing. Darby Allin's a great guy. Did you watch that match?
I did not. I haven't watched any of it.
Yeah, I watched them both. Well, no, I watched 106. I haven't seen 107 yet.
Is that on?
It's in a place.
Yeah.
It's in a place.
It's in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, it's in Brooklyn. Brian Idol defeated Mike Verna. Chris Dickinson, Jaka, and Dominic Guarini defeated Tracy Williams, Timothy Thatcher, and Anthony Henry. Now here's a good one. Joey Janela defeated Austin Theory to become the WWN champion. That's nuts, man. Now he had 2 titles. Theory did. He's also the FIP champ too.
That's the young man that Bundy told us we should be watching.
Yes, and he's a really good wrestler. He's a bad guy though. The Evolve
even better.
The Evolve Championship match between Matt Riddle and Shane Strickland ended in no contest. Yeah, I watched that. It was weird ending. It was a little like, what happened?
Yeah, it seemed like it.
And I didn't see the X, so somebody just came in from outside. The next night was 107, and 107 was a groundbreaking night or a history-making night because it was the first time ever that a WWE champion defended a title outside of WWE.
On American soil.
On American soil, yeah. At Evolve 107,
yep.
and Adam Cole went against Walter. And what's cool, so you disagree with me because we talked about this last week, but they didn't show the match to
everybody.
Right.
They only say it. They didn't show it to everybody.
No, they didn't.
They segregated me out.
Right. By the way, before we really get into 107, because we'll come back to that for a minute, because I just remembered in 106 when I was watching 106, and I forget which match it was, I seen a certain blonde-haired gentleman walk by in the back and it just so happened to be
Zach Morris,
Cyrus Satin.
Oh,
yeah.
How did I not guess?
Yeah,
that?
Right. Okay, but so it was history, and Adam Cole defends his title against Walter.
106 was sold out, or 107? Probably both.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, we got an inside guy down there now too.
Yeah, we do.
That, we're getting our feelers out there.
Right. So, pretty sweet. So we're gonna run down the matches, and we'll get to Chunk's hatred.
Yeah, he said both.
Oh, sweet, nice. Josh Briggs defeated Dominic Guarini. Adrian Alanis defeated. How do you say that?
Bishop King, I believe.
That's a typo, bro.
No. That's how it's spelled.
Oh, okay.
I checked.
Okay, did you?
Yeah, I checked.
Darby Allin defeated Jarek 120, so here we go. You know, Darby Allin defeats. Anthony Henry defeated Timothy Thatcher,
which was set up the night before at 106.
Right. Now, so Austin Theory, remember I said he holds 2 championships. He holds the FIP championship as well. So the next night he defends the FIP championship against DJ Z and Joey Janela in a triple threat match. And Joey Janela is
the WWN
champ.
Right,
so
he won it the night before.
They could have the role reversal.
The whole thing could have won.
However, Theory retained the title. So that didn't happen. Saif El Sabah.
Saif El Sabah.
Sabah defeated Bad Bones, Jaka, and John Davis in a 4-way match. That just sounds dirty. Chris Dickinson was victorious after Tracy Williams was disqualified. And again, Matt Riddle successfully... Now I remember, I did watch this one. Matt Riddle successfully defends Evolve his championship against AR Fox, who... AR Fox is a great guy too, man. He is. If you ever get the chance to watch AR Fox, he's a high-flying dude. You really like a lot of that stuff. And lastly, we have the match that nobody got to see other than the people that were at the event.
Cyrus got to see it.
Well, I know that. However, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Neither did I. Walter challenged for the NXT North American Championship against Adam Cole and unsuccessfully, didn't make it happen, I guess. Adam Cole retains.
Yeah.
And back to WWE he goes.
Cyrus didn't see it.
He didn't get to see it?
No.
Well, that sucks. Well, hey, it is what it is. Gooser Gaming, what's happening, brother?
Who's
nice
that?
to see you in there. That would be NWO and Marcina's son. Yes. See, I remember, man. I got a memory, man. Me and you were cool. All right? But anyways, so now we're going to get into some shows into our area. We're talking a little bit more about coming up. There's some this weekend and then more leading into, because I always feel like if it's Friday and we're talking about it and it happens tomorrow, it's not, I wouldn't say fair, because life's not fair, but it's
not
irresponsible reporting. How's that sound?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, whatever. So Independence Pro Wrestling, what?
I plead the fifth.
Right. Independence Pro Wrestling has 2 shows this weekend. The first show is tonight at 382 North Main Street in Watervliet
is
Watervliet, Michigan.
Something like that.
Bell time, 8 o'clock. So if you're not there, you're missing the action. The second show is tomorrow at 3 in the afternoon. What is this? They're advertising that each show will be about 2 hours, give or take, and have a minimum of 5 matches. What? They're free?
Yeah, dude, that's the best part of the show.
Wow, both shows are free. That's
cool.
Nice. I dig that. Hey, Mad, what's happening? Turn it up. Burn it down. Yes. That's my buddy. He's cool. Don't worry about it.
Turn it off.
Yeah. He's booing us.
Oh.
He's booing us. He's that guy.
I like that.
Yeah, he's that guy.
That's
he's booing
what I
us.
aim for.
Right. Definitely cool. So those shows are free. Go check those out, man.
You must not know one of my idols is Bobby the Brain Eaton.
Yeah. Pro Wrestling All-Stars is having a show tonight. This show is in Melvindale, Michigan at Play Atlantis. It must be like an arcade, eh?
Something like that, probably.
Tickets are $12 for adults, $5 for anyone under 12. Doors opened at 6:45, and bell time was at 7:30, so a half hour before the show started. Again, if you aren't there yet, you're missing out. Well, if they're there, they're not watching this.
That's right.
Right now, anyways. They can always watch it later. XICW out of Detroit. They'll be back in Fraser, Michigan when they invade Fraser Lions Club on Friday, July 13th. The doors open at 6:30 and bell time is set for 7:30. Ticket prices are $15 for general admission and 20 row for a front row. So already signed. Already signed.
I cheated and copy and pasted.
Whatever. That's I understand. Already signed, Midwest Heavyweight Champion, Jimmy Jacobs, who is a very cool guy, by the way. I've met him on a couple different occasions.
Yeah, he is pretty cool.
XICW Extreme Intense Champion, Dre Jacobs with Johnny Delicious. XICW Tag Team Champions, Lotus, who are awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
XICW Lightweight Champion, Kyle Maverick. Let's see who we got here. Proving Ground Champion, none other than Shogun Jackson Stone. Shogun! International Superstar Joey Ryan, who's got a very funny gimmick.
Yeah.
Impact star Kongo Kong.
That's my boy. You know that, right?
Really?
Yeah.
All right. And Impact star, former Midwest champion. How do you say that?
Rohit Raju.
Rohit Raju, formerly known as Hakeem Zayn.
I know how to say
the
that one.
winner of Global Forge.
That's right.
That's right. That, you know what that reminds me of? Is when I did that interview with Ron Simmons and Tony Atlas. And Tony Atlas was going on about politics and all that. And Ron Simmons, that's right. That's right.
See?
Uh-huh. The whole time. It was hilarious.
See,
Anyways,
I'm legendary.
XICW Warriors, MM3, Caleb Still, Jamie Cox, El Ridiculoso, Isaiah Bronner, Travis Titan, Alex Weir, Jack Price, Aaron Orion, who are the Death Threat Army, Willie Watts, Ashton Wanganda.
I don't know. I thought you were going to ask me.
So Super Oprah and the Super Oprah.
Super Oprah.
Okay.
Right.
And the debut of International Traveler from Mexico.
I wonder if that's the guy's name.
Yeah. So,
if so, that's kind of cool.
We are fortunate to interview indie talent on our show. And we were graced with the presence of Cyrus Satin on several occasions so far now.
I really miss him.
And he does come into the chat as he's right there. But he debuted and he's gone, right? That's it. He's not in Michigan anymore. He's gone.
No, I believe he's in Newport Richie, but I'm not sure.
He's in Florida at any
That's
rate.
right.
He's in Florida, and he had his first match with ACW, American Combat Wrestling.
That's right.
Yeah, and he posted it on his Facebook, so you can check that out if you'd like to. I believe it's on YouTube. He's about 30 minutes in, roughly, somewhere in there.
28:57 is when the cut starts.
Say 28:57. So he was tag team partners with John Williams, and they wrestled against the Vanguards of Wrestling. Unfortunately, they didn't come out on top. However, we have a quote here from none other than Cyrus Satin. I'm supposed to fail because I want to succeed. I'm supposed to fall because I want to get up. I'm supposed to die because I want to live. I'm doing what I'm supposed to so that I can do what I want. That's some great words of wisdom from a great talent. What do you think there, Chunk?
Amazing.
So we want to make sure that we wish the best to his future endeavors out there in Florida, and we expect nothing from the best, and we're definitely keeping our eyes on, and we look forward to seeing everything that is going on there, and we look forward to.
Oh yeah,
I'm
gonna be watching.
Oh yeah, man. I'm like a kid in a candy store nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we're lucky.
Well, you know what though? See, I'm a different type of fan now. Yeah. I don't know if you understand that, and I think a lot of people do, because once you know certain things, you become a different type of fan. It's harder to enjoy I don't know. It's hard to enjoy certain things in the business, in wrestling and watching wrestling. I get more of a thrill from the guys that I know going up now. You know what I'm saying? Going on and doing better things.
Yeah, bigger and better.
Right. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right,
I get more of a kick out of seeing things like that than actually watching, say, WWE, for instance. You know what I mean? I'm really, I just think I'm very fortunate to be where I'm at as far as knowing anybody. Well, but I'm talking about myself right now, dude. But anyways,
Cyrus says thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
He's very welcome. You're very welcome, Cyrus. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. We get to see things that other people don't.
No, and we get a little bit of, sometimes we get perks.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Definitely.
I mean, not we don't get. Listen, there's a certain line that I think there is that I don't cross.
Yeah, definitely.
Like one time we were gonna do an interview, and I forget who it was. I think it might have been Justin Maine. I can't remember. And he was up in the locker room, and somebody said, "Oh, he's in the locker room. Go get him." And I'm like, "No,
Yeah, that's not my
No,
place.
no, I'm not. I'm not a wrestler. I shouldn't be in the locker room.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's not my
just
place.
that's just the way I think, and I still think that we're very fortunate in everything because we get to see all these things and do all these things and meet people. You know what I mean? And be on a certain level with people that normal, just a regular schmojo can't. What?
Nothing.
Oh, come on. You got to keep it G-rated, dude. You can't.
That's PG-13.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
Oh, my Lord. All right, so All the Rage.
The admin let it go.
Yeah, well, I quit. I'm done. All right, bye. So, when we come back, we're going to start talking some wrestling news. All the good stuff that's happened throughout the week since last time. And we're back. Right on. So, All the Rage is where we talk about news and all the mushy good stuff in the world of wrestling. Chunk. All in. We're not going. There's something wrong with that.
I know. Now I'm sulking.
Yeah. However, though, they did announce that they're gonna broadcast it in some form.
Yeah, I know.
So
I was pretty happy with
we're
that.
definitely gonna be able to watch it at some point. However, they scheduled Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio was recently on JR's podcast, and they discussed who Rey Mysterio is going to be facing it all in. Now I know.
So who is it?
Everybody's everybody. Oh, who, right?
Who?
You know, they're all wondering who is it? Who is it? Right? Well, we don't know, and neither does he. And he gave them big props to the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes for the way that they're promoting this event and how they're releasing pieces of information over time, and they're building up to the event. And he really likes what's going on, and he doesn't mind.
It's promoting genius. I
Right,
think.
and he doesn't mind not knowing. So that's awesome. But speaking of Rey Mysterio, he has been announced as a pre-order bonus.
Right.
In 2K19 WWE.
Right.
So are you going to pre-order?
I might buy their $100 package or whatever.
Ooh, you're going to spend big bucks.
Well, I got it. I usually do.
Okay.
If I pre-order a game, I usually pre-order the big package.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
You don't want my response to that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm going to, in the realm of keeping it G-rated and not Dave and Chuck.
But a few years back, they did an Undertaker one, and I got that, and it came with a really cool tin casket.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was really cool. It came with a DVD. It came with
Well, now I
bunch
know
of
why
cool
you
stuff.
pre-ordered it.
Yeah,
it had the casket.
Yeah, it was really cool.
But shortly after 2K Games announced Rey Mysterio, they also revealed that there's going to be an unannounced person.
Pre-order character, yeah.
WWE superstar. So I wonder who that could be. What's your guess? I'm going to go with Vader.
No way.
I think so. Yeah, I think Vader. We're going to go with Vader. I'm going with Vader.
I'm going with the Brooklyn Brawler. No. David Arquette.
No.
Yeah, he's making his in-ring return.
Way.
He was a WCW heavyweight champion. Watch.
No
David
way.
Arquette.
No. All right. So we've had the UK tournament, right?
Yep.
We had the announcement of UK NXT. WWE has now filed for a trademark for the British Strong Style.
Yeah.
Which is used by, they say Pete Dunne uses,
Yep.
that he says British Strong Style. Tyler Bate, right, is his name?
Tyler Bate.
And then
yes,
his
he's really cool.
partner.
I don't know, Mustache Mountain.
Yeah, Mustache Mountain. You coined that phrase, and so now they're going to trademark it and make a little money. You know what I'm saying? So they're hating on you right now, I bet.
Who?
Everybody in chat. 205 live superstar Hideo Itami. Now, see, I could say that one, right? Will be making a special return to Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan on September 1st. Now, this is another example of WWE now starting to coexist with other promotions, you know, because they got their partnerships with the indies in UK, Evolve or WWN, and now we're seeing this something going on in Japan, right? Because now they're allowing Hideo Itami to go to Japan and compete.
For Noah.
Yep, against what's this dude's name?
I don't remember.
Naomichi Marufuji.
Yeah,
Wow. Naomichi Marufuji. That's what it looks like. We should just do a show of us trying to pronounce names.
Why? You'd be like, hey, what's that say?
What? Hey, I tried
Chunk,
that
what's
one.
that say?
But so this dude here, Naomichi, is a former 3-time. Now listen to this title too: global honored Crown World Heavyweight Champion. It's like I'm not. It's,
wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? So WWE, right? Strong social media presence. Obviously, most things do now because you have to.
Yeah, you have to.
You have to. They followed Matt Jackson of the Young Bucks on Twitter. WWE did.
I do too.
Okay, well, so do I. However, I would say traditionally, but in the past, when this has happened, WWE has signed those talents.
When they follow Matt Jackson, they sign other talent.
Usually when they follow somebody on Twitter that's a wrestler in the indies, that person ends up signed to WWE.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You had me confused for a minute.
Well,
I thought maybe they followed Matt Jackson and then went and picked up Hideo Itami and then unfollowed Matt Jackson and then followed him again when they wanted
you need
Roderick
to get off
Strong.
the crack.
Well, I don't know. You know.
All right. So there's a lot of speculation on whether or not the Young Bucks and Omega are going to be coming to WWE.
Oh, man, they're killing your shirt.
Why?
I, for one, think it's an amazing shirt.
Get out of here.
I know.
They were probably zooming in on their phones like, what's that saying? I did it.
Magnifying glass.
Oh, you know what? And I forgot to tell the story about the necklace too.
We can do that during legit.
Yeah, we'll do that. Sweet. Thank you. Keeping me on track.
I got you, buddy.
Yeah. So more WWE. They officially announced now that their official SmackDown is going to Fox
On Fridays.
on Fridays,
I like that part.
live,
Well, yeah. Better not be taped.
probably same time as our show.
That's all right.
So you think we should do No, we're not going to do the show and SmackDown at the same time
Why not?
because we're live.
I know.
There's no way we're going to compete against WWE. Not right now, at least.
I think we'll win.
Okay, Bischoff. Anyways, so Fridays is going to be live. Now, this has sparked some controversy that NXT is going to be on FS1 now.
I hope not.
I don't want it either, but
That's the only thing keeping the network afloat.
It's not even that. I think it's going to take away from NXT.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit. It had this inside thing because.
Yeah, because they'll have to make it bigger,
Mm-hmm.
and that's gonna be bad news bears.
Yeah,
In my eyes, I
don't want it to go to FS1, but I'd rather it just stayed on the network.
I believe all the venues should be scaled down.
Right.
I think instead of doing arena shows, they should do.
In order for a
little
product
bit
to be
smaller.
in order for a product to be successful, and this is any product, I'm not talking just wrestling, okay? There has to be a need.
Yeah.
You know, you have to fulfill a need.
A demand. Yeah.
you
Supply
have to,
and demand.
A need, okay? It's a need. If you don't fulfill a need, then you're not going to be successful. And what are they fulfilling?
Their obligations.
My Lord.
I believe that's Nasser, and he's only here to hear your necklace story.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be. It's actually a good one.
That's the only reason I'm here as well.
Only...
So.
Oh Lord!
I was gonna leave 20 minutes ago, but he told me I had to stay.
Kenny Omega, we've talked about him a few times tonight. Was recently on Sean X-Pac. I always say Pac.
Go.
Yeah, on Waltman's 1-2-360 podcast, and he's teasing about a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five-time match with Okada, which they wrestled recently at Dominion in Japan, where Kenny Omega defeated Okada and became the new IWGP Heavyweight Champion. They wrestled in a 65-minute match. 65-minute match, which is going down, as a lot of people are saying, as one of the best matches in the history of wrestling.
I believe that's the 5-star match, right?
I think that
7-star.
Yeah,
or
like
something
it
like
went
that.
past the 5.
Yeah, they added
it like
stars.
blew the meter, and they gave more.
Yeah, Joe Meltzer gave them extra
Yeah,
stars.
like there's like if you could 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but now all of a sudden we can do like 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so
well, you know,
make the rules up as we go.
it's a good thing he's not using thumbs up.
Right, but so a lot of folks are calling that match the greatest match, but Omega stated on the podcast there's still a story to tell. So he's these guys, you know, the Elite, you know, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes, Marty Scurll, however you say it, all those guys, Hangman Page, all those guys have a very great sense of the business and wrestling and telling a story and getting to an event like All In, for instance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And creating the buzz behind it to make everything successful. The merchandise, all of it.
Cody is the one that surprises me the most. He's so young and has such an amazing grasp on what to do.
Look at
I know he watched the best.
He paid attention.
In my eyes, the Dream was the best at what he did, and he was lucky enough to get to watch that firsthand. But it's just amazing to see 32. He'll be 32 years old, I believe, or something like that, and he's just got such a great grasp on the business knowledge end of it. It's amazing. He's
doing a great job, and you know, he handles social media so very well.
Oh yeah.
You know, he cuts. You know, to the point. He doesn't BS anybody.
That's
he's just
right.
like, here it is, right? Like
the name thing.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Somebody on Twitter tagged him about the name.
Yeah,
about the
Rhodes
Rhodes
sad
name.
that he can't use the Rhodes
right,
name.
and he was trying to say that the fan was saying that WWE won't allow him, and he cut it. No, he's like, no, that's not it.
He said, 1, they didn't tell me I couldn't use it, and 2, I don't remember.
Right. 2,
but there were 2 or 3 different things that he said.
2 or 3
and I was
points.
like,
yes.
Oh man.
So this is a big deal, but it's to some people, but it's not so much a big deal to me. I mean, the Pete Dunne part of it is, but the other one isn't. Okay, so
what? You're turning your back on your boy?
Well, I'm still a fan, but I'm just kind of done. So, anyways, Pete Dunne, the WWE UK champion, whatever, has hit a new milestone for the title. He has held that UK title for over 400 days. That's a long time, Chunk. It's over a year.
Yeah. I know.
Great response.
Sorry, I was reading.
Brock Lesnar recently broke the record of CM Punk for their title reign.
Those two it should be against the law to use CM Punk and Brock Lesnar's name in the same sentence.
Well, but it's
unless
happening.
You're saying CM Punk is better than Brock Lesnar. It's the only way that it should be legal.
I'm not going to disagree with that statement. All right. However, it's the fact of the matter. The numbers are there.
Yeah, you know what the fact of the matter is, Vince McMahon is a bitter old man and doesn't like CM Punk. Wants nothing his name on. He doesn't want his name on anything to do with WWE. That's the biggest thing.
Well, this is the first time in 30 years there's been 2 title holders that's held for more than 400 days at the same time.
And you know, when I looked up to see who the two were 30 years ago, my jaw hit the floor.
Seriously?
Yeah, I was like, I didn't realize the first one was. I didn't realize Sensational Sherry had held the women's title that long.
Yeah, this was back in 1988.
Yeah.
1988. And then your guy, man, Honky Tonk Man.
The greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
And he held that title for over 400 days. And then those two held him around the same time.
Yeah.
So, 1988.
That's insane. I remember watching wrestling in 1980.
Me too. So now, speaking of Brock, there's a lot of things going on the internet.
This poor guy.
I don't like talking dirt sheet stuff, but it's there, and everybody's talking about it, and they're still talking about it, and they've been talking about it.
It's even on WWE.com.
Yes.
So I mean,
this makes you know that it's kind of a thing, but you know what I'm saying?
I think they're using it to drive storyline.
I agree. So there's been speculation on whether or not Brock Lesnar is going to even be at any of the pay-per-views up until SummerSlam, or not even at SummerSlam. I don't know. Everybody's, because we have to.
We do not.
I'm doing it.
We don't have to. PKSA said we don't.
Well, okay. Anyways, because it's news. So why? There's a lot of speculation about it, but like you said, WWE seems to be the one kind of pushing the issue.
Yeah.
So, I think it's a great way to make people hate Brock Lesnar.
Well, I mean, you don't really have to do that.
Right.
A great way to make people hate Brock Lesnar is to let him wrestle someone other than Roman Reigns. You don't want Brock to get cheered?
Right.
Put him against someone other than Roman Reigns. It doesn't matter where you're at. If Roman Reigns walks out in the heavyweight championship match or a universal championship match or whatever they're calling that title nowadays, he's gonna get booed. Booed out of the house, you know? So sometimes you just gotta cut your losses. Find a different. I understand they want Roman Reigns as their guy. You know what I mean? And that's cool. Every company picks a guy, and they just happen to pick the wrong one right now. So
I wouldn't necessarily say he's the wrong one. I just think at this moment, right?
Yeah, right now.
They got to rethink what they're doing.
Because they pushed him down everybody's throat so fast. So what they should do is they should pump their brakes. You know?
Pump the brakes.
Put Roman Reigns in a couple of mid-card matches instead of main eventing everything in the world, and put the strap on someone else.
And then so like Mad makes up, you know, he kind of made the point, but he says Brock is going to drop the title to Braun Strowman. Well, and that brings up another great point, because you have Braun Strowman who wins the Money in the Bank match, right?
Yep.
So he's got the contract, and compare the two brands, right? You have Raw and you have SmackDown.
Right.
SmackDown, you have AJ Styles, who's there almost all the time.
Every day of the week.
Right, and then you got Brock Lesnar, who's there, maybe at
13 days a year.
Maybe, right?
I believe that's what his contract is.
Okay, so there you go,
that.
13 days.
That's insane.
You know what I mean? So what is the point of the... So now that brings into question, well, what's the point of the contract anyways? What's the point of that? What's the purpose of that pay-per-view? Wasn't that to bring a shake-up to... who's the champion? Isn't that what the whole purpose of the Money in the Bank is? To bring a shake-up, bring that extra element of...
That's what it used to be about.
Well, now, it's losing it.
Now it's about story driving. You know what I mean? They use it to open up new avenues. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
New feuds, stuff like that.
Well, and then again,
I believe is gonna. I like his idea of Brock dropping to Braun, but I believe Brock will drop to Roman Reigns, and Braun will cash in directly after the match.
Here's my thing with Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is so overly popular right now that I don't even still, and I think he's going to remain that way because people just generally
They
like him.
Yeah, he's
you know, and I think that once you put a title on him, that's going to take away from that because you can't stay the champion forever. You know what I mean? Where does he go after a championship reign with a story? Where does he go? I don't know. And what's this whole thing with him and Kevin Owens right now? Like, what?
I love it.
Well, whatever.
I
okay,
do.
So,
they're buddies. What do you mean? It's not like they're besties or anything. This isn't Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. It's hey,
out
dude,
of nowhere.
Hey, dude, I got nobody. You got nobody. How about you watch my back and I'll watch yours?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you do with them after that.
And then Owens says, hey, after you win that championship, why don't you give me a title shot?
Yeah, I don't know. But so, Chunk, your best friend.
Why do you always say that?
Because he is. You love him. So, Alberto El Patron, or El Del Rio.
El Del Rio?
Well, whatever, is back in the news again. He's in legal battle stemming from a 2016 altercation in a karaoke bar. Is that what they're calling them nowadays?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It's a bar where you go to drink beer and sing karaoke.
According to court, well, that says I
Alex,
might go drink beer, but I'm not gonna go sing karaoke.
Alex
And I
does
don't
it.
really like watching people sing karaoke. So.
Oh, you would like watching Alex. Don't act like you wouldn't.
Really? You
Well,
say
I
like
mean-
you say that
I mean,
like
I don't-
you
I
speak
don't
from
know.
first-hand experience, like you've seen him.
I've seen him sing. I've heard him sing.
But have you seen him sing karaoke?
Well, not karaoke per se, but I mean, I did see him serenade a wrestler in a ring once.
That's true. I
So-
forgot about that.
And you looked like you were in love while you were watching it.
I had them Google eyes, baby. So, anyways, according to court reports, El Patron attacked a man after the man showed his rear end to patrons in the bar. Alberto says different. He says
You
he
need
was
to clip your tongue.
I just need liquid. Anyways, he says he was defending himself because a bunch of fans rushed him and Paige because he was with Paige at the time.
That's pretty much that's pretty believable.
To get autographs, and they were trying to get away, and somebody threw a bottle or a glass at Patron.
I mean, that's pretty believable too. Because if I was in that crowd, I probably would have threw the bottle then rushed.
And so then once that happened, a melee broke out, and there was a lot of people getting hurt apparently. But the plaintiff's lawyer pulled out of the case, and then Patron's lawyer filed for a motion on a default, which is what's that called? Default judgment in Patron's favor, and the plaintiff never filed the paperwork or something like that, and so now he wants to get that default judgment, and Alberto wants 5 G's.
And his costs.
5 G's for pain and suffering and legal fees.
Yeah, and his costs. Yeah.
Yeah. And lastly, in all the rage tonight, two former wrestling stars from Impact were recently at the WWE Performance Center in Florida down there for tryouts. Laurel Van Ness, also known as Chelsea Green,
Right.
as her real name there, from Impact, and then Robbie E.
I'm really excited about
Yeah.
that. I like
He's up
Robbie
on the
E.
wall too, somewhere. Where is he? Maybe he's not. Did I take?
Man,
I
he's gonna-
see. I got
he's
a
gonna
lot
be
of stuff
mad
to
at
put
you.
up. Where'd he go?
He's gonna be so mad at you.
Yeah, he is. Well, see, I got to redo everything, man. All right.
I hope
so
they bring him in. I hope they bring him in so he can feud with Zack Ryder.
Oh boy. Oh, all right. Here we go, guys. Get your legit wrestling questions ready, because we're about to answer some crazy wrestling questions after we come back. All right, so we're back. We're gonna answer some legit wrestling questions. What's going on?
They're
John?
blowing my mind right now.
Oh, okay.
Talking about your boy singing.
Alex?
Yeah, they said that he can rock some Celine Dion.
Oh, boy.
And, I believe Celine Dion. I'm not sure. It's either Celine Dion or Dionne Warwick. I'm not sure. But
All right, so before we get an answer, I'll talk about this necklace. This is one of the last pieces of jewelry I have left from back in the day when I was doing my slanging.
You still talk slang?
No, when I was doing other things.
Oh,
Right.
when you were living off the streets.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Living off the streets.
When you were in them streets.
I had a whole bunch. You remember? I had a bunch of jewelry. Remember?
Oh yeah,
that?
I remember you
Yeah.
used to be a gangster. He had a whole Mr. T startup kit going on.
No, I did not.
Yes, you
I
did. You had
did not.
You had
I
like
had
7 chains. That he wore
3.
all at the same
I
time.
only had 3.
Yeah, one with a big old pendant.
Then I
It was
did have a big
amazing.
Nike pendant. I remember that.
I remember.
I had Nike rings, gold
Yeah,
rings.
a three-finger ring and a
No, I did
pinky
not.
ring. Oh,
No,
yeah.
I had 2
Yeah.
Nike rings. Shut
You
up.
looked like Mr. T
No, you're so liar.
Mr. T
Anyways,
slash
this is the last
Velveteen
thing I got
Dream.
left right here. So, and I've kept it and just kind of keep it as a reminder where I was at and where I'm at now. So, there's that story. All right, what do we got for questions? What was the point of 2 doink clowns in the WWE? Chunk, I'm going to let you take that one because you're more keen on doink.
I believe that was when they were introducing the evil Doink. When they were changing his character from the happy clown to that liked to save midgets to the evil clown that liked to throw midgets into King Kong Bundy's grasp. You know what I mean? But I'm not really I'm not really sure. But I love Doink the Clown. I thought he was amazing. Both well, I believe there's like 4 or 5 guys that actually played Doink the Clown. But I know Brooklyn Brawler, Steve Lombardi was one of the Doink the Clowns, and he was amazing at it.
Look at this. They're down. They're like, oh, that's it. That's the story. I can't really talk about a lot of that stuff. You know what I mean? We can't talk about that stuff, man. We did.
I can. You can't.
Yeah, there was a lot.
I'm not under legal constraints here.
No, there was a lot of bad stuff that happened around those times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. So, but yeah, this was actually even stolen, and I got it back.
I didn't steal it.
No, it wasn't you,
Oh,
but you know who did.
I thought. Oh, is that the one my sister stole?
No.
Oh.
Well, yeah. And Snoop.
That's funny.
Yeah. See? Yeah, I got it back. Well, and then there was.
Yeah, me and Cody are really good friends.
And then one of the
But
rings.
my sister ripped him off. I didn't set him up either. That's the worst part.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. All right, legit. Where are we at?
Is WrestleMania getting too big?
Too big?
I think everything that the WWE is getting too big. Everything they do is too big. I believe their shows are too long on television. I believe that their arenas are too big. I think they should be branching out and doing multiple shows a night or something like that. You know what I mean? Instead of having everybody all in one spot. They got so much talent.
Too many pay-per-views.
Yeah, everything. It's just over the top, and it's a cash grab.
Yeah, it's kind of like
that's all it is.
It's kind of like what's going on with Star Wars a little bit, where
Yep.
it's oversaturated.
Yeah, now
there's
there's
just
too
so
much.
stuff that it's overwhelming. The books, the books, and all that stuff, and it's the same thing that's going on with wrestling, and that's why I think that not so much wrestling, but with WWE, and I think a lot of people are resulting to the indies because less is more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
it
got
definitely
one
is.
show a month and maybe one big show that they do. Now, there are organizations out there that are doing they'll do every 3 months, they'll do a huge show.
Right.
Legends of Wrestling, not Legends.
ROH does.
No, but I'm thinking of the indie down in Ohio or Indiana. Legends
All Stars of Wrestling or
No,
something like
Legends.
that. Wrestling All Stars.
something where they have a lot of legends on there.
Pro Wrestling All Stars.
No, that's
Where
no, that's
where
not
Cyrus was.
it. No,
No?
it's not it. No. Legends of Wrestling or something like that. I can't remember what it is. But anyways, it's always in gold. John McIvers, like their letters and stuff. John McIvers does photography for them. I can't remember the name of the organization, but anyways, yeah. Heroes and Legends. Thank you, Cyrus. I knew I was close. Heroes and Legends, yeah. You know, and you got guys
Always
like that
here to save us.
doing shows like that, and then Craig there goes to a show where he's at down in Pittsburgh, where there's numerous amounts. Because he just posted a bunch of pictures of it, of that one. What legal BS?
Do you think there will be another big faction in the WWE?
Well, I think we're about to see the rebirth of NWO.
I don't believe we'll ever see a big faction. Nothing like the NWO ever was. I believe we'll get to like a 4-man stable again. You know what I mean? But right now they're just
I don't know.
For some reason they love these 3-man.
There's a lot of people on the roster now.
Yeah, I know.
And then they're not doing anything. What better way
they're just chilling.
Yeah, why
Easiest
not
way
get
to
the roster?
easiest way that creative could do things is to start creating factions. Yeah. Factions create storylines, and I've seen over the past 6 months. I've seen numerous things that they say, like just the other day. Why isn't the bar on television? Because creative has nothing for them. Well, if you create some factions create storylines. You know what I mean?
Right.
This guy bumped into that guy at lunch. Now his 4 friends want to beat him up, and his 4 friends are going to help him out. So
that sounds like an everyday around here.
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Apparently, nobody in the front office is from the ghetto anymore.
Gotcha.
They need to hire someone like Eric Bischoff.
Ghetto.
Eric Bischoff is from Detroit, right? So I mean, leave it to him to start a gang in wrestling.
Yeah. Any more questions out there? Oh, there's the dog. I think pizza's here.
Yes, I love pizza. Anybody coming over for pizza?
I guess that's it. So, everybody, check it out. DTA generates a lot of interest in the indie realm. So, yeah, definitely agree with that. Definitely agree. So, anyways, make sure you scroll down in the description. You click those links. If you don't like to find the description, just go to our webpage, RasslinRage.com. That'll load up with some videos just like on YouTube. And then over to the right, you'll see the links for all that stuff. You'll see the Pro Wrestling Tees logo. You'll see the Fight TV logo. You'll even see High Spots. If you want to go to High Spots and buy some wrestling gear, maybe you want to buy an 8x10 picture. Did you happen to see, speaking of collectibles, did you happen to see that picture I posted this morning when I got out of work of the auction of the Alexa Bliss signed Money in the Bank?
Yeah, I went and bid on it.
Did you really? Did you bid on it?
No way. It was up to $850.
Oh, yeah. It was expensive.
Like, man, someone's in love with Alexa.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yes, we'll see you, Craig. So make sure you definitely check that stuff out. Make sure you guys head over on to KS Elite Stages and you go to their website, buy some stuff. Craig, display some of your stuff with KS Elite Stages.
That's right.
Because you have a lot.
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah, he has a lot of stuff.
He could make.
He's always posting stuff in the group too.
He could make some. Yeah. He could make some of the coolest. Looking stage.
Well, I think
things,
he's an in the box collector though. So
yeah, I think he's got something.
And I'm an in the box collector too.
Yeah,
and
too.
I mean, I have out of the box figures, but I got those.
I play with them every week.
Yeah, I know. Well, we got one here. We got.
I know. I was playing with him earlier. It's Bruce Barbecue Kick and Great Khali.
You know, they're around here.
Cyrus.
Some up there.
Cyrus laughed at us.
I know. But it is
when
what
was
it
he
is.
here? How did we miss him?
I don't know.
Man. I stepped out for like 2 seconds.
Weaponized is in love with Alexa Bliss. Well, thank you for that information. That's inside trader information right there.
Oh, they'd be cute together. They're about the same height.
So, I want to say thank you to everybody out there. Make sure, if you haven't already, thumbs up on the video. If you know anybody that's a wrestling fan, make sure you send them our way and have them subscribe. Have them go to our Facebook page and all over to our group. We share all kinds of wrestling news and good stuff all day. Not to mention Craig there showing everything. Thank you so much.
Good night, James.
Right. Thank you guys for faithfully following us and tuning in every Friday. So make sure you catch us next week, Friday, 8 p.m. for our next Belts Are Serious Sweet Replicas. We got some advertising going on. Look at that. Make sure that you do all that good stuff, and we'll see you next week, guys. Thank you so much. Look at that. You want to buy it? Look. Oh, come on, Nasser. I can't read that.
Belt Mafia on Facebook.
Yeah, they're advertising their wrestling belts. Amazing.
What is it? Read it again.
They're all not Belt Mafia on Facebook. We just gave you a free promo. You owe me a belt. Hook me up. We want a Rasslin Rage belt. Can you do it?
It's got to be this one with Vader, right? You think?
Let's see. Hook me up. He says, "Love you, brother. How you love me enough to give me a belt? Hook me up. Rasslin Rage. I just hooked you up." Here you go. All right, we got to go. Check you later, ladies and gentlemen.
I just joined.
There we go. All right. Adios.